In today's lesson, I am going to explain why cyanide ion is more reactive and also it is more toxic. We have to consider two main factors to answer this question. First one is the oxidation number of carbon in cyanide ion is +2. This is not stable oxidation number for carbon. The most stable oxidation number for carbon is +4, and carbon always tries to maintain +4 oxidation number. To do that, carbon attempt to give these 2 electrons to other atom and become stabilized. Now the second factor is cyanide ion has 2 electrons that are not participating in bonding. So because of this, carbon is more reactive. These 2 electrons also relate with its +2 oxidation number. Once these 2 electrons given to another atom, the oxidation number of carbon becomes +4 and becomes stable. So actually we can say these two factors are interconnected. Anyway, those two are important, particularly if we are going to answer this kind of question in exam or somewhere else. So if I recall again, the oxidation number of carbon is +2, that is not stable. And also carbon has 2 unreactive electrons that are not participating in bond. These two major facts provide or make cyanide ion more reactive. Now let us see how to explain the high reactivity of cyanide ion causes blood poisoning by using 3D model. In normal process, hemoglobin acts as a transporter of oxygen in the blood. Now this is the structure of hemoglobin. Here cyanide binds reversibly to hemoglobin. But at the end, it can dissociate from the heme ion. Next thing is, cyanide can primarily target the enzyme called cytochrome C oxidase. This is the final component of the mitochondrial electron transport chain. So it is little bit more complex than the hemoglobin. So this is the cytochrome C complex. Now this is the 3D view of hemoglobin ion. So in small doses of cyanide, it doesn't do big harm because it can dissociate again. But with larger doses, it will hinder the transport of oxygen in the blood, because in small doses the body can convert cyanide into less harmful thiocyanate. But in large doses, the body's ability to convert cyanide to thiocyanate is hindered. So that is, we can call as cyanide poisoning. Now this is the structure of cytochrome C oxidase enzyme that also is targeted by cyanide ion. So these two involve when blood is contaminated with cyanide ion.